Hey everyone, welcome back. For today's workout, all you need is your body and a mat, and we're gonna get started lying on our backs. So let's turn those feet around, roll on back. And we'll just start with our feet planted down on the mat. Take a big breath in through your nose, and a nice exhale out the mouth. Bring a little more weight to your pelvis, nice and heavy east to west. You'll just fold your right knee in towards your chest. Take a good grab of it. Keeping the tailbone as heavy as you can, extend your right leg up to the ceiling. Interlace those hands behind the right thigh. You're gonna flex that foot and point the foot. 2 more times, just flex and point. 1 more time. Go and just relax the foot. Try to really lengthen that right sitting bone towards the other end of your mat, and then just bend the knee and extend the knee. 2 more, little more width between those elbows, wide collarbones here. Good, last time. Go and just place that right foot down. Fold the left knee in, give it a nice little hug in towards your midline. Again, try to keep your tailbone heavy. Then extend the leg, interlace those hands behind the thigh, pointing and flexing the foot. Just think about squaring off those hips a bit. Keep reaching that left sitting bone towards the end of the mat. 1 more like that. Just relax the ankle, just bend at the knee, breathe in and extend from the knee. Again, a few more, just feeling the backs of those hamstrings. 1 more. Good. And after that last one, just plant that foot down. You're gonna lengthen your arms beside you, maybe a little wider than you, and extend both legs up to the ceiling. You could externally rotate them a tad, and then you'll take both feet, legs over to the right. Your left hip will peel off the mat. Try to keep that left shoulder down. And then on your exhale, bring those legs through center, and then both legs head over to the left. Right hip peels up, breathing in. Engaging through the core as you exhale, return your legs back to the center. So keep going. Try to keep your shoulders nice and broad and heavy on that mat. Good, and if the extended leg is a little too much for you, you can always bend the knees into tabletop position. That'll be a little less lever. And you'll just start to focus on those obliques turning on right now. Getting a nice little twist through the spine. And be mindful that both legs maintain the same length, right? So the tendency is one leg gets a little shorter as you head to the side. Good, and as we're getting a little warmer, maybe make them a little bigger. We'll do around 4 more. Pay attention to your breath, using that exhale to bring the legs back up. One more to each side. And no rush at all, we'll meet with our legs to center. Interlace those hands behind the head. Good, take a big breath in, and you're gonna just curl the head, heart, and shoulders up. So finding your first curl here, collarbones wide at the top, heavy your tail, and then lengthen the spine back down, breathe in. Exhale, curl back up. Eyes on your abs. Inhale, lengthen back down. And just keep going with these curls. Again, if the legs extended or too much, just bend the knees into tabletop. Trying to maintain a neutral spine here. Initiating this curl by those ribs, back ribs pressing down to the mat. You got about 5. Keep the head heavy in the hands for 4. Nice, 3, 2, 1 more. We'll pause here at the top. You're gonna reach those arms forward into space. Keep lengthening through those fingertips and start pumping for your 100. Inhaling through the nose for 5 counts and exhaling out the mouth. Keep pumping those arms. Stay at the base of those shoulder blades. Maybe your legs start to float away a bit. Keep breathing, exhaling out the mouth. And exhaling. Nice strong arms halfway there. Keep feeling the abdominals zip in and up away from those thighs. Good, 3 more. My legs are drifting away on purpose. Finding that little quiver. 2 more sets. And exhaling. Nice, everyone. Stay through the end. Keep pumping. Keep breathing. Everyone pause at the moment. Take a big breath in through your nose. Curl up 1 inch higher because you can on that exhale. And rest it down. Good job. Give your nice knees a little sway from side to side. And just grab hold of the back of the thighs and rock your way up to seated. We're gonna come to an all fours position. Right in the middle of the mat, let's do some cat-cows. So plant the toes down, reach the chin of the chest forward. Continue to reach the chest forward, lift your heart, lift your gaze, lift your eyes. Exhale, scooping around, really drop your head. Round. Inhaling. Good, feeling nice and broad through those shoulder blades as you round the spine. 1 more. And exhaling. Good, and you can tuck the toes under here. We're gonna find a nice crease in the hips as we send our hips back into space. Keep the spine neutral, your ribs knitting in and down, and then shift the weight forward, back to the shoulders. So really feeling the width through the sitting bones as you crease through those hips, and then come back, shoulders over wrists. So again, feeling nice shoulder blades, the scapula is broad across the back ribs here. Tailbone reaching back in opposition. 2 more. 1 more. Now we're gonna fire that up a little bit. So you're gonna take a breath. You're back to hands and knees. Keep the toes tucked under. On your next exhale, hug the belly of the spine and just hover those knees an inch off the ground. Now you're totally cool with just staying here, really firing up through the core. Or you could move on with me and do that same movement. So you're gonna hinge those hips back, keep those knees low, and then shift the weight back with the shoulders over those wrists. So again, creasing in those hips. Nice wide sitting bones towards those heels. Keep your gaze slightly forward. And again, keep knitting those front ribs in and down. Be mindful of them opening, right? So you're feeling length through the sides of the waist. We're firing up those quads. And yes, finding some heat to those shoulders. You got another 5. Make sure those knees didn't lift. 4, 3, 2. Give me 1 more. You'll find neutral and rest those knees down. Really good job. Just come up to a high kneel for a second. Good. So just opening up to the front of your pelvis. Interlace those hands behind the head. You're just gonna give yourself a gentle twist to the right. Exhale. Inhale through center. And a gentle twist to the left. Exhale. Inhale through center. 2 more. Good, 1 more. Good, you're gonna come through center, reach those arms forward. Tuck the tailbone gently and just gonna hinge from those knees, 1 long line with the body. And then you're gonna exhale, come back up to top. It's a little quad stretch here. You're just hinging from those knees, 1 long line from those shoulders, hips, and knees, and then squeeze those glutes. Come back to the top. Keep breathing, exhaling to rise. You don't need to go too far. Try to keep your hips underneath your shoulders, not on your bum. You got 3 and 2. On this last one, you're gonna hold it back, so don't go too far back. Hold it back. We're gonna add that rotation again, so you're gonna rotate to the right. Exhale, inhale through center, rotate left, back through center. If you need a break, come up, and then come right back in and exhale, twist. Hips stay straight ahead like 2 flashlights. You have 4. Engaging through that back body. 3. Good job, last 2. Try to stay back. 1 more. Good job. Hands to the floor. We'll extend our right leg back behind us. Keep reaching the center of the chest forward. We're gonna hover that right leg up at around hip height. Be mindful that right hip is pointed towards the floor, and then tap the left foot down. Exhale, we float it out. Inhale, lengthen it back down. So getting into those glutes, and always core. Try to press down now with the palms of the hands so those shoulders stay nice and broad still. Think of lifting from the smile line of that right butt cheek. Good. Lengthen out to lift. You have 6, 5, 4, 2. Leg stays up on 1. The tiniest pulse is up. Up. 8 up. 7 up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now pause with that leg up. You're gonna bend from the knee, breathe in, heel to bum, exhale, extend. Heel in, hamstring curl here. Again, really squaring those hips off to the ground. You're squeezing that hamstring and then reaching it back with control. So you're creating your own resistance, so put your mind to it. To engage to that back leg. You got 4, 3, 2. Meet me in that 90-degree angle with that leg. That knee literally taps, breathe in, and extends back. Exhale. Tap it for a moment. Exhale, reach it back. Good. Inhale, exhale, reach. 7. Again, really feel the width of the sitting bones here. 6. Nice quiet pelvis. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're gonna keep our right leg out, long and strong. We're gonna take our left forearm to come down so it's parallel to your front of your mat, and you're gonna rotate your pelvis open to the right. Push down to your right palm, come back to square hips. So the right leg stays lifted. You rotate your pelvis to the right, your chest to the right, nice stacked hips. Then you push down to your right palm and square the hips back off. Just a few more, just feeling that left thigh bone revolve under. Good, that right. 2 more. Open, nice open hips, stacked hips. Last time, you're gonna hold that stacked position. Keep lengthening head away from tail and pulse that right leg up. And up, only up. 8, 7, 6, grow it longer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest your knees down and then sit on your left side. So left forearm, left elbow underneath your left shoulder. Right leg will extend again. Right arm reaches over your head. So again, try to lift that right leg up. You're gonna exhale, connect knee to elbow. Lengthen it away, breath in. Exhale, knee to elbow. Getting into that right oblique. Make sure that right hip stays stacked on top of your left. Good, so we're gonna add on a little from here. 2 more. Now you're gonna meet me with elbow to knee on your exhale. You're gonna roll onto some flesh on your left hip. You're gonna extend your left leg out to the diagonal. Place your left foot down. Roll back up to that starting position. Reach and lengthen, exhale, knee to elbow. Roll onto some left flesh, extend the left leg, bend, roll back onto the hips. So it's like your half teaser position. Still engaging through that oblique and the left inner thigh now. Reach away. A few more here. Good, last 2. 2, 2. On the last one, you're gonna hold it here. Extend your left leg out, it's turned out. Right leg meets it, you're in your teaser, arms reach forward. Maybe little beats, maybe little shuffles, just play around or just hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest it down. Come on up off that left shoulder, left arm up. Open up. Good. And come on up. And we'll do that all on the other side. So coming to all 4s here. Left leg shoots back. Chest reaching forward. Pressing down now with the palms. Hover that left leg up around hip height. Square those hips up. Take a breath and lengthen that leg down. Exhale, float it up. Inhale, down with control. Again, keeping those ribs really knitting in and down. Almost feel those front ribs lift up towards those back ribs. Your gaze is slightly forward towards the front end of your mat. Exhaling up and inhaling down. Good. Lifting from the smile line of that left butt cheek. 6, 5, 4. Even weight in both palms of your hands. Good. 2. Meet with that leg up and it pulses up. The tiniest pulses up and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lengthen. Bend from that knee. Take a breath. Hug it in. Exhale. Resist and press it away. Inhale slowly in. Heel to bum. Reach and lengthen it away. Keep it up. Try to keep literally that thigh bone up so it's parallel to the floor. So you're just bending from the knee and extending. Reach it back. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna meet in that 90-degree angle. Pause for a moment. The knee taps the mat. Wide sitting bones. Kick it back. Exhale. Inhale. Reach it back. Inhale, tap. Lengthen it back. Good. Breathe in. 6. Inhale. 5. A little longer each time. 4. Maybe a little higher. 3. 2. Leg stays out, long and straight. Revolve chest, pelvis to the left. You open up, all 5 toes to the front. And then push down to that left palm, square your shoulders, square your hips off. Again, right hip, that under hip is pressing forward. And then you square them off. Just a few more. Try to maintain that left leg up at that height as we spiral to the left. Good, last 2. Last time. Leg stays long, it lengthens a little more and it pulses up. Up and away. Away from the crown of the head. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 up, 2 up, 1, and rest it down. Rest onto your right hip. Right shoulder wrapping back, left leg extended long, left arm overhead. Breathe in, lengthen that left leg away. Exhale, connect it towards your midline, knee to elbow. Reach away, breathe in. Exhale. Being mindful that left hip stays stacked on top of that right hip right now, right? We'll be moving the pelvis soon. 3. And exhale, 2. 1 more, hold, knee to elbow, roll onto that flesh. Right leg extends out to the diagonal, returns back, hips stacked, lengthen away, breathe in. Exhale first, find it, roll onto it, right leg extends, bends, and lengthens away. You got that combo going now. Finding a little more connection to that deep pelvic floor here, those low abs. Good, just a few more, 2. Last one plain, reach away. Keep the chest lifted. And we'll go for that final one. We connect knee to elbow, our right leg extends, and maybe our left leg meets. Reach that arms forward and just hold. Maybe you're beating, fluttering. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Come on up, right arm up, look up, and take a good side bend. Really nice. Good, we'll come back to all fours. So in all fours, we're gonna extend here through the hips, finding a modified plank. So a healthy handprint forward, swing your pelvis forward. Again, one long line from head to toe. We're gonna go for some movement here. So your right hand is gonna reach even further. Bring it back underneath the shoulder, left arm. Back underneath the shoulder, and you're gonna go drop down to your right forearm, your left forearm, back to your right hand. Good, and then the right hand reaches again towards the front end of your mat. And the left, and you'll go down, down, up, up. One more with the right.
Down with the right forearm, down. Leading with the left. Left hand, right hand. Left forearm down, right forearm down, left hand, right down. Keep going. Dun, dun, dun. One more round. You got this. You're gonna pause, take a big breath in. If you can, tuck your toes under and find a high plank and breathe for 3 more seconds. Keep reaching the center of the chest forward. Strong legs, last 2. Hugging belly to spine one more time. Knees nice and wide. Reach those hips back. Child's pose. Good job. Good. Just ending this workout here. We're gonna lay onto our backs where we started class. Feet on the mat. Just give yourself a nice roll down here. Good. So pressing those arms long beside you, rooting down to those feet. We're gonna take a big breath and you're gonna tuck your tailbone under and lift those hips up. Again, really knitting those ribs in and down. Take a pause at the top, squeeze those glutes, and then exhale, melt your spine back down. Maybe try lifting your arms off the ground, just 2 more here. Good, and melting the spine down, 1 vertebra at a time. On this final bridge, you'll stay up. We'll do a little work here to finish. So taking a pause, a little, again, curl the tailbone under. You're gonna float your right leg up to the ceiling. Good, place it right down. Left leg up to the ceiling, and plant it down. So we're just alternating. Again, we're moving a lot with the extended knee here. If you wanna just bring the leg to tabletop, that's A-okay, right? Work with what works for you today. That leg will eventually extend to the sky. Good. The next time your right leg comes to the ceiling, you may hold it up there, reach it up. Right leg lowers and lifts. Right leg lengthens and lifts. Good, you have 8, 7, 6. Keep the stability of those hips. Low abs pulling it up. 4, 3, 2. Try it for no break. Plant that right foot down, organize. Retuck that towel, left toes to the sky. Left leg lowers, lengthens, and lifts. Reach it longer, and lift. 8. Sternum soft and heavy. 7, 6, 5. Lengthen more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. You got this, feet down. Pause at the top. Again, lift those hips to the sky. Then use that next exhale to melt the spine on down. Legs long. Reach those arms back. 3 opportunities for a teaser to finish class. Take a breath in. Arms sweep down and around. You're gonna use the exhale to roll up. You're gonna get up. You're gonna rise up, chest proud, and then roll all the way down. Inhaling. Exhaling. Scoop. Again, if the legs extended too much, bend those knees. And then roll on down. Last one. Wherever you're at, try to hold that teaser. Big breath in, collarbones wide, chest is open. Good, and then lower your feet down. Open those knees wide for a butterfly stretch. Roll your way on up. Just take your feet out in front of you. Give them a little knock to the left, a little to the right. Both knees over to the left, and then you're gonna take a little reach for that chest towards that left thigh. Head to the right, reach towards that right thigh. One more on each side. Just giving a little more stretch to those hips after that glute work today. One more to the right. Good, you'll find yourself through center. Cross those ankles, come to a comfortable seat. Big breath in for all your efforts, reach up for the sky. Exhale, lengthen your arms down beside you. One more breath. Keep those arms up as you arrive. Lower those hands down and heart center, everyone. And you did it, great work.